Welcome back to another game for ICSB boys. And we are here. My name's Ben, that's Henry, and we are live in the doghouse to bring you a great pool play matchup. We have from the winners of Pool A, the ICSB Bulldogs, and we have in second place of the Pool B, a lot of words there, is ICSV Eagles. It's going to be a very fun matchup. ICSB coming off a hectic, crazy game last night with a lot of chaos happening, and that only means more chaos today.
Yes. Is this now officially bracket play?
It is officially bracket play.
So this is win or go home. There's a lot.
Not necessarily. It could go to third place game. It's okay.
Sorry, yeah, for sure. But nevertheless, for both teams, they really want to win this game. They really want to come away with the dub. We got warm-ups going on. Let's go, Coach Payne,
Coach Payne
into
in
the camera.
Love it.
We love Coach Payne. We love Coach Lash.
All these
all
Bulldogs.
the Bulldog coaches.
Now, I believe, Henry, you have an announcement from is it the junior class?
Yes, the junior class. For those of you who are in the doghouse, who are here in Diosh with us, thank you so much for tuning in. We have a special announcement. Now you are seeing everybody with those gray T-shirts, and if you are suffering from a little bit of FOMO, from a little bit of fear of missing out, you can now get your hands on one of those T-shirts for now 1,000 forint. So it used to be 3,500 forint. Now it is 1,000 forint. So please, if you have not yet already picked up your T-shirt to commemorate this Winter Classic with, head down into the cafeteria area. Go check out the junior class T-shirt stand.
I've heard that there's a request of maybe if there's anyone else to sponsor a T-shirt cannon.
Yes.
In this amazing arena we have.
Yes.
It'd be phenomenal to have one next year.
Yes. So we are currently looking for a T-shirt cannon. And we are also looking for potentially a new gym floor. Both sponsorships are open. Please contact John Burgess.
He's walking right there looking great.
If you are interested in sponsoring the T-shirt cannon, Miss Culbertson will gladly answer to that and help you get your money towards that T-shirt cannon.
And on top of that, I will say this is going to be a hectic and amazing game. So we'll be back with you in just one moment. And we're back. Had a quick brain session there to unclog the brain cells. We are back. There's your lines for ICSB. Now, we have not seen these two teams play each other.
No, we haven't yet.
I believe we haven't even called ICSV's boys team yet.
We might have called them a little bit
I don't think we did.
I remember seeing them. This is something to keep an eye out, though. The Bulldogs are coming high off of last night's great thriller. Very close to full-time win. And this is going to be something to keep an eye out for. ICSV, having watched ICSV, the Vienna Eagles, take on the Prague Falcons,
competitive.
They both play a very similar style of basketball when it comes to athleticism, when it comes to being fast and being very, very quick. So we'll see how how the Bulldogs adjust to Vienna and the Eagles' pace coming into this. Also be very interested to see, okay, you've had the exciting win. The adrenaline is pumping. But, hey, this could still knock you out and send you to a third-place game. You don't want to end your Winter Classic like this. How do the Bulldogs respond, keep their composure, play good Bulldog ball coming down the stretch in this Winter Classic tournament?
I think the biggest thing, too, I look at this ICSV team. They have a deep bench. They're going to be able to put guys in there. And from when I'm watching on the sideline, I was able to watch from the court side, and I was able to see their athleticism, their quickness. Again, it's something to see. We know that ICSB loves to play inside out. The question is, do they stick with that game plan for this pool play, or do they go to something else? I'm interested to see. We'll have to see what ICSV does to counter the length of ICSB. But what I do know is, Henry, it is going to be a phenomenal game. I'm excited to see what takes place here. And believe it or not, this is not the last game we're with you.
No, this is not. After this, we have a little bit of a break, but then we have 4 straight games.
4 hours of Ben and Henry talking about basketball.
Don't go anywhere. If you have heard of NFL Red Zone, okay, this is like its better, more improved, handsomer cousin. I don't know where I was going with that. However, this is going to be great. You see
We're going to call it the paint.
The Bulldogs in the doghouse. Throw the dog a bone. Going to be getting into it. Shout out to Tobin for still sticking with the team despite the injury. This is going to be a good game. Stay tight. Stay close. You get your popcorn. Get your, what is it? Paczki? Cheesy bread, Hungarian cheesy bread?
Pogacha.
Sorry. Paczki is a Polish donut. Pogacha is the Hungarian cheesy bread.
We're on
Whatever.
a rails
Grab
today.
both of them from wherever you are. We got yourselves a good one today.
Here we go. And for the jump, we have ICSV jumping, and we have ICSB. And here we go. For the jump, for ICSV, they got the wood tip, but Jay gets the ball out, and a poor pass by Jay there. I think he was thinking a little too much there and just needs to calm down, breathe a little bit.
That's okay. The Eagles are taking it down the court.
Yes. Allen bringing down the ball down the court. Deflected, still with ICSV. Allen goes up. Great block by Kevin. He says, not in my house. A little Dikembe Mutombo action.
We are still on dunk watch, folks. That vertical on the offensive end would be a dunk.
Now we have Frank inbounding. Deflection. Back to Allen. Allen for three. Off. Rebound. Gavril. Gavril deflected. And then Jay picks it up. Jay on the right side. Gives it up to Minkyu. Minkyu on the right side. Deflection. Minkyu and Jay handling the pressure. Gavril cuts. Puts it. Pass. Up to Kevin. Kevin Bow goes up. Off. Minkyu. I'm going to say it stays here. And one thing I have noticed early is we noticed the change in starting lineup. Minkyu and Jay are in the starting lineup, giving them a little bit shorter of a lineup, but more of a guard-heavy lineup. We'll see what that does here in this game. Kevin passes it back out. It is Aaron's pass, ICSV ball. The guard lineup is an interesting move by Coach.
Yep, I really like the small, but it's the quickness. I really think this is going to be a fast game.
And miss. Rebound. ICSB. That was a great shot there by Joel, but again, a great pass there. Now Minkyu's got the ball underneath, flips it out to Jay for three. Bang! Three-pointer, Jay! Now we have Allen bringing the ball up. Allen, top of the key, screen. Tries to get inside. It's off the leg of ICSB. They were trying to get to Oba there. Oba's got the ball inbounding. Kicks it back to Allen. Allen flips it back. Deflected. Gets over Joel. Joel inside. Stolen. Nope. Deflected. Still stays. It's going to be a shot clock violation. That's a turnover. Phenomenal defense by ICSB.
It's going the other way, folks.
It's always fun to hear the band up in this room.
It is. We're literally
right above them.
Literally right behind them.
Gavril gets it to Jay. Jay's going to bring it up. Little forecourt press. Jay's got someone right behind him. Flips it out to Cade. Cade pump fakes. Drives. Kicks. Out to Gavril. Gavril kicks back to Kevin. Kevin puts it up. They're going to say travel. The one thing there is Kevin is in. There's three dudes on him. He's got to kick it out.
No, exactly. And, you hear, sometimes it's really hard, though, when you get them coming on all sides like that. But, hey, way to start off this game. Way to sort of bring the adrenaline. We're going into a timeout right now. And the Bulldogs riding high off of that three-point by Mr. Midrange, taking a couple steps behind the midrange.
He's becoming a little bit outside of the mid-range. But, hey, you know what? Doing phenomenal. And, hey, one thing I would say is that I've noticed is that you were right about the guard play. I think putting four guards out there is – for when you've done something the whole tournament and then you just switch it up, teams now have been planning for this three big man look. Now you got a four guards out there.
Yeah, exactly. Do you see how quickly Bowser's moving on your screen right now?
John Burgess.
Okay, he's
definitely John Burgess.
I still have not yet seen this.
John Burgess is not out there right now.
I don't see him.
It's got to be John Burgess.
It's got to be John Burgess.
I mean, it only makes sense.
Only. However, I really like this move by the Eagles right now, coming back on the court first, saying, hey, we're ready for whatever you're about to play, okay? Still bringing the athleticism. The ball's going to be inbounded.
And now we got the ball coming up. Allen's got the ball at the top of the key. Kicks over Joel. Joel, he's going to travel with it. Took a step before the dribble. Again, it's funny because I think ICSV was trying to match the height to height, and now he got a little bit of a height mismatch here with ICSV.
Yep.
Ball gets to Cade. Cade drives, kicks over to Min-Q. Min-Q to Jay. Jay for three. Bang! Three-pointer, Jay!
What a great shot right there.
Allen got the ball. He drives, puts it up, misses, rebound Jay. Jay pulls up his dribble. Oh, poor pass by Jay. There's going to be a foul. That was with the steal. That was Frank there with the steal.
Yep. Something to sort of keep an eye out for defensively if you are the Eagles is the Bulldogs have already shown that they want to go to that perimeter.
What a steal by Min-Q. Min-Q. No foul called. That was interesting, no call. Joel, he's got the ball. They're going to say, again, no call. I'll be honest with you, Henry. I've never seen two plays that looked very clearly like it could be a foul, not called a foul. But hey, you know what? It's a game we play. Jay brings the ball up, trying to break the full court press. Cade gets up to Min-Q. Min-Q juggling it, and they're going to say foul on ICSV. Again, with that length, it is hard to break a full court press with that length.
Yeah. Yes, it's really hard to. Got to get the speed. Okay, dicks it out to Jay.
Back to Cade.
Back to Cade.
Cade goes up to the top of the key. Gavril, top of the key now. Passes it over to Jay. Jay's got the hot hand. Jay drives, pulls back.
Help him out.
Finds Gavril. Gavril drives. Great kick down to Kevin. Kevin goes up, misses. Kevin, rebound. I'm kind of confused here. Wait. I thought it hit the rim, but maybe I'm off on that one. I'm not sure.
Yeah, sometimes our depth perception here from the camera angles in the booth.
Or from the middle of a room in a closet.
We can call
Joel
it a booth.
kicks over to Allen. Allen to Frank. Frank gets it stolen by Cade, deflected. They're going to say stays here with ICSV.
Yep, two areas of the court.
ICSV.
As it gets inbounded.
Now you got...
What a steal by Jay. He's coming down the court.
Jay fouled. Going up for two. Jay's got that hot hand. Some would say it's sizzling out here.
Yep. Something to keep an eye out for, especially for those of you at home who are interested in more the tactics of it. Okay, when we're talking about shooting the three ball, that perimeter shot, you really want to watch out for the corner for the wing. It's technically the shortest
that was my favorite
distance three-point shot available. Both of ICSBs have been there.
Yeah,
the first
Jay's
one drops.
hand.
So watch out for how the Eagles are going to respond to that corner three, but then also in the paint in the baseline with Kevin down low. Those are two areas right now that if you're the Eagles, you got to take away of the Bulldogs.
Jay, second one. Misses. Rebound, Kevin. Kevin puts it up. Misses. Rebound. Oba. Oba, they're saying. Oh, looks like we have an injured ICSV player. I can't tell who that is right now. We hate injuries here at this tournament. Obviously, it's part of the game. Sometimes it happens. But we hope everything's okay. The medic is down there helping him out right now. Again, you could hear a pin drop in this arena right now. But great job. Looks like he's a little bit limping off. 46. And we have an inbound play coming in. I believe there's some subs there for ICSV. And now we have inbound. We have Sam. Sam gives it over to Frank. Franks gives it over to Allen. Allen tries to get it back to Sam, and it's a little bit tipped ball there. Paul is inbounding now. He has entered the game for ICSV. And it's going to be a travel.
We got a timeout called by the Eagles, trying to readjust, trying to get their first points on the board.
Trying to find some flight here.
Oh,
early on this game.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Oh, they pushed out Bowser. The question is, and maybe you can answer in the stream, I don't know, is that John Burgess? We'll never know. We might never know.
I did see him in some pretty casual wear today.
Yeah, like some
He usually
athletic
is
wear.
wearing a polo, but he was wearing a dry fit T-shirt.
I'm telling you.
It might
gets
be
hot in
because
there.
he's in a hot costume. You
It's
want to
either
cool
that
off.
or it's Lorne Apel. One of the two.
Oh,
It could be Lorne
very
Apel.
well be Lorne Apel.
It seems like it might be. I'm not sure.
For those of you who are not familiar with ICSB, that is our athletic director, John Burgess, and our
math teacher.
amazing middle grades math
Yes.
teacher, Lorne Apel. Both of those are two ICSB characters that we
Legends.
love so dearly.
Dare we say.
Legends.
And here we go. ICSB got a 7-0 lead over the Eagles. They're trying to cage the Eagles here early on. And again, we talked about the depth. Let's see how much depth is used from each team. Again, you win this game, you obviously go to the championship game. If you lose this game, you go to the third place game. But you still have to have enough energy to get through that next game.
Exactly. And right now, if you're the Eagles, you're really trying to get something on the board here. Maybe
Full
trying to
court
stop
press,
some of ICSB. The full court press is an
Gavril.
option,
Great hustle by Oba.
and it gets to them there.
Here we go, inbounds play here. Cade inbounding the ball. Gets it to Gavril. Gavril back to Cade. Cade drives it, kicks across to Jay. Jay pump fake.
That is
a little
always
too
the
quick.
risk with the pump fake immediately right off the catch, is making sure you don't commit that
I
travel.
feel like Henry was good at pump faking. Pump fake and drive.
I'd honestly be really great at traveling. I love my suitcase.
And we have it back to Allen. Allen at the top of the key. Allen gets a screen by Frank. Allen gets blocked by Cade. Stripped, ball's loose. They're going to say ICSB ball. And here we go. Cade gets the ball to Jay. Jay gets it over to Gavril. Gavril gets the ball to Minkyu. Minkyu over to Cade. Cade drives with the left hand. Gets knocked out by Oba. Oba gets up to Sam. Sam gets over to Allen. Allen puts it up and in. Great ball movement there by the Eagles.
First points for the Eagles. Great breakaway in transition, getting them 2-on-1 to fall.
They run a very tight press. But here comes Minkyu. Puts it up. No foul called. Rebound Gavril. Gavril puts it back to Jay. Jay thought about the three. Decides otherwise. Minkyu on the baseline. Minkyu drives. Kicks. Hits. Pass across court to Cade. Cade for three. Off. Rebound Frank.
That was a good look, though. Way to zip it across
Frank
the
brings
court.
it up. Gives to Oba. Oba drives in, up, misses. Rebound Jay. Jay, travels with it. Come on. Gotta have the mind of a sharp tack.
Yep, he was looking for who to go with the ball, but hey, that press right there, shutting down Gavril, shutting down Gaga, taking that option away was just enough to get Jay to take another step to get that travel. Credit to the ICSV Eagles for their defensive press right there.
And we have Allen inbounding the ball to Sam. Sam gets it inside, tries to get it inside, but it's deflected. Allen with the ball back. Ball inside. Back outside of Joel. Joel for three. Bang! Hits it. Joel with the three-pointer. It's now a 7-5 game. They've cut this deficit from 7-2.
Yep.
Cade driving. Down the left side. Gets it over to Gavril. Gavril gets it to Minkyu. Minkyu back to Gavril. Gavril cuts. Hits it to Jay. Jay to Cade. Cade drives down the baseline with the left hand and up and no good. Rebound Kevin. Kevin puts it up and in, and one. It's time for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Yes, and this is a very good instance of trying to spread the ball around. Up until this point, Jay has had predominantly all, if not all, of the ICSB points.
There is 9:48 remaining and counting. And here we go. Kevin with the only shot. Gets his own rebound. Goes to put it up. Passes it out to Jay. Jay pump fake. Pulls up. Short. Airballs the shot. Gets it back. Now Joel bringing it down. Gets it over to Sam. Sam. Down the baseline with the left hand. Kicks it over. Up. And in. That was Paul there with a great and one opportunity for ICSV to tie this ball game up. Not tie this ball game up, should say. We come within one. Math is not my strong suit.
It's okay. You know who it is? Mr. Apel.
Mr. Apel, who
Mr.
could be
Apel.
Bowser.
He could be Bowser.
And here comes Paul for the shot. And he doesn't get the roll. Rebound. Kevin tried to get a rebound. It's deflected off Kevin. It's going to stay with ICSV. 9-7 ICSB with 8:39 left to go in the first half. Deflection. Ball back.
What a
great job
poke.
by Min-Q. Deflection. Paul gets it inside. Up. Great block by Kevin. He said, "Not in my house." And Min-Q gathers it. Stripped. Keeps fighting for it. Sam gets it up. And that's a bucket for ICSV by Jambor.
Great layup there in transition.
Gets it up to Min-Q.
Min-Q looks at Kevin.
Is there a dunk? Hey! He slammed it home. 11-9. It was a very finesse dunk.
That was borderline.
It still hit the dunk mark.
Do we
though.
count that as dunk watch?
I say that a dunk considers touching the rim. I think he touched the rim.
Okay.
I think. I'm not sure though. I'm quite blind.
I'll let you have it.
All right, Jambor at the top of the key. Jambor kicks it back out. Sam driving, pulls up from a fadeaway there. Rebound Joel, tries to put it up off the rebound and gets fouled. Joel, he's very lanky. Joel is a very lanky kind of guy, and he just finds his way to get his hands on everything.
Yep. Really great pliability there to try to put the ball in a really
very
weird angle.
athletic.
Yeah.
Very athletic.
Yep.
Just like John Burgess. And the first shot is up. And tried to bank it in. Bank was closed on that one.
They only take foreigns, apparently.
I guess not.
Well,
And up. And misses the second one. And they're going to say ICSB ball.
well, if VM
Timeout. There is a timeout on the court. And right now, ICSV is on a 9-4 run right now. ICSB started out 7-0, and now ICSV is on a 9-4 run. And Bowser out here, he's doing his pump up. He's trying to get the crowd pumped. You look at those muscles. Just flexing for everyone.
You know what would make Bowser even happier right now?
What?
A T-shirt cannon, folks.
Oh,
You
yes,
could
a T-shirt
still
cannon.
Send in your funds.
And wearing the 1,000 foreign T-shirt.
Yep, 100%. By the way, if you have somehow brought euros, which is totally okay, most of the countries that have come here have taken euros, there's a euro to foreign exchange booth down in the cafeteria. So you have literally no excuse. Go get yourself a T-shirt, help out the junior class. And yeah, this is something that now ICSB, you take away sort of the two hot three-pointers by Jay.
Yeah.
This
Gotta figure
really,
out something.
the offense has started to slow down a little bit. How will they pick it up now coming out of this timeout? Let's see what they put on the floor.
Here we go. ICSV is trying to do a full court here. Try to get some pressure, create some turnovers. ICSB. Jay turns it over to Jambor, blocked by Min-Q there. Now Min-Q's bringing it up.
You gotta be. This
Gives
is
it to
close to
Jay.
8 seconds. Okay, gotta cross half court.
Jay. Oh, it's stolen by Jambor. And Jambor goes up and knocks it home. It's a tie ball game.
11-11.
Jay, bring the ball up. He stops his dribble. I'm not quite sure about that one. Here comes Gavril. Gavril gets to Cade. Cade drives, kicks to Gavril. Gavril kicks it back out. Kicks it over to Jay. Jay for three. Off. Rebound. Min-Q. Min-Q gets it outside to Cade. Cade pump fakes, drives, up, and with the... Wow, we called that a little loop-de-loop-de-loop-de-loo.
Yep, great flexibility on that play in order to be able to try to draw a foul. That's something that, watch out for. Both teams have shown that they're not afraid to drive in, get some contact, and try to draw the foul. Great job of getting contact.
And here goes Cade. He is going up for the shot here. 2 free throws.
2.
Dose. Shots.
Get through.
And the first one is off the mark. And Cade with the second shot. Ooh, tough miss. Still tie ball game. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Kicks it over to Paul. Paul gets it back to Allen. Allen. Oh, great job by Jay. Great hustle by Jay. Phenomenal hustle by Jay. And I believe they're going to say that's going to be ICSB ball. Phenomenal hustle by Jay.
Hey, that's going to be Bulldog ball right there, and we love to see it here in the doghouse.
And now we got an inbound pass to Jay. Jay's thinking about it. And Jambor's playing him tight. They realize Jay still has quite the hot hand. And Cade now takes it in, goes straight up in. No one touched him. They were like, out of my way.
Yep, great layup right there. Great way to go down there in the post, try to figure it out.
Yes. Allen with the ball. And great pass by Allen. Allen with the dime. Looking like Chris Paul out there.
Born to assist. Oh, it's a little bit of a turnover.
Joel's got it. Joel's going. He's got a 2-on-2. They're going to say charge. Phenomenal job by Cade, putting his body on the line, saying, I will sacrifice for my brothers.
You do know the splendiferous Sawyer Smith has got to love that when his team sets the feet, takes the charge,
dare I say,
goes the other way.
This is a band of brothers. And Jay now has the ball.
Listen, I can't look at you like that. The amount of times that I have said things on this stream that I don't even recollect with.
Jay gives it to Cade. Cade cuts, gives it back to Gavril. Gavril, travel.
Leave the suitcase at home. Do not go anywhere. Dribble the basketball.
Some would say dribble is the new form of transportation.
That sounds like a really cool app idea. Somebody should get on that. Maybe one of Mr. Dirkson's 8th grade tech class students.
I agree. All right. Joel. He's got the ball. Great pass inside. I mean, wide open. And that is Allen with the great, just wide open shot there. Allen's coming in with a little bit of excitement there.
Yep, this is definitely, hey, we said earlier, the athleticism on display for both teams. ICSV very much down to play this physical style of press. Yes. Okay, now that they've broken the press, let's see how the Bulldogs respond.
Takes it, kicks it back to Cade. Cade, over to Jay. Jay's thinking about it. Drives down the right baseline. Jay kicks it back outside. Jonathan to Gavril. Gavril takes it, pulls up for a short jumper, misses. Rebound, Kushya. Kushya up, and they're going to say no shot clock violation. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
Yep, great job by the Eagles right there with the defense.
And here we go. Allen bringing the ball up. Set a screen by Paul. Gets it to Jambor. Jambor gets it back to Allen. Allen goes up for the shot, misses. Rebound, Koshia. And now we got the ball to Cade, bringing it up on the left side. Cade comes off the screen, kicks it outside. Up, and fouled. Jonathan gets fouled going up. It is now going to the line for 2 more. There's 2 minutes to go in this half, Henry, and it's been a tight ball game going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Yep, a little streaky with the offense in terms of whose team is having the hot hand at the moment. First one goes up.
Just off the mark there by Jonathan.
Yep. I will say huge credit, though, to the press from the Eagles really slowing down the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs will have to come into the halftime with a plan for that.
And Jonathan off the mark there with the second one. It is now ICSB ball. And this one thing is ICSB has not made their free throws, and that could cost them in the long run. We'll have to see how this game ends. Jambor, the ball at the right wing, gets it back to Joel in the corner. Joel for 3. Off. Paul rebound. Allen gets it now. Ripped out by Gavril. I'm going to say jump ball. It's going to be ICSB ball. We got some subs coming back in. It looks like we got Asaf and Min Q coming into the game. Never mind. It's going to be ICSV ball. A change here. And Joel taking it in on the sideline, I believe. And it looks like Jonathan and Gavro are coming out. And here we go. Inbounds to Allen in the corner, but it's stolen by Cade. Great defense. Jay's bringing it up. Gets it up to Asaf. ACF kicks it back outside, cannot find anyone, and it's now over and back. There's 34 seconds and counting. There might be time for one more shot, maybe two, depending on what happens here.
Yep, and if you're the Eagles here, you kind of want to slow the possession down, take some of the clock away, and try to see if you can add one more to this lead with little time left for the Bulldogs to
18
respond.
Seconds left. Gets it overside Joel. Joel, what a play by Cade. 13 seconds left. 10, 9, 8, 7, for 3. Bang! Three-pointer, Jay! And that is the half. ICSB 16, ICSV 15. That is going to be your score at the halftime. We'll come back in a bit for a recap.
Ladies and gentlemen, the junior class would like to announce that we're almost out of American candy and that t-shirts are now 1,000 forwards. Thank you.
And we are back here with a little halftime report. We got a few minutes until this second half gets started. And Henry, I mean, Jay hit a big three there at the end of the half to give them a 1-point lead going to halftime. What have you seen so far?
Yeah, that was a much-needed three to really carry the Bulldogs with their momentum. We've seen both teams really trying to take advantage of momentum. Now, it's very interesting, and this is something I want us to keep an eye out for, is that the Eagles, the Vienna Eagles, are doing a great job of playing with defensive momentum. They seem to really thrive as a team off of the turnovers that they're creating, especially off of that defensive press that has been really good at shutting down the Bulldogs at times. Now, ICSB really benefits from offensive momentum. They've been really great with Jay taking those three shots, really getting the whole crowd into it. And now that's going to be the battle to watch on, is how can ICSV, thriving off of that defensive momentum, use that defensive momentum to create some buckets down on the other end. Yeah. And likewise, how can ICSB respond defensively in order to shut down what the Eagles are doing coming off of those three-point balls? I will say, going forward, it's a lot harder to make a three than it is a two. The Bulldogs will, in order to compete, have to find out a way to unlock perhaps the mid-range, a little bit more of the paint. But if you can make enough of those threes on the perimeter, you can really stretch the defense, which opens up, Kevin, your trees down low to really be able to score a whole lot.
I will say, I think the other thing, though, is that, you know, the hard part is Jay has 10 of your points. So you've got to find some other offense. You have to find some other offense. Like, you cannot rely on one man. Like, we saw this with, I believe it was, with PHS when they had basically one guy doing it all, and it really makes it hard for your team to have balance.
Yep.
And it makes you one-dimensional, and we always say this in American football, like, when you're one-dimensional, it's very easy for the defense just to decide what they're going to do.
Yep.
Same in basketball. When you're one-dimensional,
you
can't find the rhythm you need. And so I think with both teams, you know, ICSV is doing a little bit better job of spreading the rock. I think ICSB needs to find something that they can do well and then kind of stick with it.
Yep.
And don't rush anything.
Yep, 100% too. And I think it will be very, very interesting going forward to follow, you know, the new starters that we've had for this game. You know, Jay, Min-Q, okay, they've not been starting in some of these other games. And I feel like part of where sort of the rushingness and the play, how fast they played, was due to the fact that perhaps they were a little nervous. Now that they can settle into the second half, they've had some exposure now. When they come out to start, okay, look for them to be a lot more solid with in terms of ball security, okay, and taking the ball down the court. Also, we have some of the even though I'm a little bit biased, I believe ICSB has some of the best tactical coaches that we currently have. Yeah. Look for them to come up with a great play or a great sort of idea or strategy to break that ICSV press, okay? And also, look at ICSV to perhaps add a wrinkle to that press, maybe dial up some more pressure, take some away, really try to confuse the offense with that press.
Yes, I agree, and I was very confused there. It looked like maybe Ben over there, Ben Dirksen, was going to be the new Bowser, but without the outfit there.
Yeah.
Looks like he's getting ready to dance. I can't really tell.
Well, listen, if I could stand up and start jumping up and down a little bit and cheering for the Bulldogs, and if they could hear me in this room, I would. We need the crowd at certain moments to get on their feet.
Yes, get on their feet. And, hey, this is going to be a huge second half. One thing I remember from my playing days, a very, 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 very long time ago, is I remember always coming out of the second half, one of the things Coach used to say to us was, where's your mentality? Right? Is your mentality about playing this as a team, sticking together? I said earlier about the band of brothers, and I really mean that. Like, these guys are there together. They've been with each other all season long. How do you stick together? You get this win, and then you go and play for the best prize in this tournament, which is a championship. And so how do you complete that game, and how do you do that on a consistent basis the rest of the half? We'll have to wait and see.
Yep.
And I will say, we talked about shoe game. The shoe game is phenomenal. Coach Smith over there also on the sideline with some phenomenal yellow and orange shoes over there as well.
Yep, and he's also modeling that 1,000 4-inch shirt. If you have not already,
absolutely.
Go buy one really quick and then come back and watch this.
And here we go. Start the second half. Gavril with the ball, top of the key. Gavril takes it, hits it up into Kevin. Kevin gets fouled. Early foul. A very good play by Kevin, a good draw-up play. Get inside to your best big man and have him go up and try to get a bucket there.
Yep. The Bulldogs have been working on the free throw line all season in practice.
I walk through sometimes after school and I see them working on it. Yep. It's very encouraging. And look at that. Just
Makes
like that.
the first one.
Normally we jinx it, but that time I think we helped him out a little bit.
I had my fingers crossed and I somehow found a piece of wood in this closet.
I found a piece of plastic. And off the mark.
I forgot to knock on wood.
And ICSV's got the ball. Kicks it over to Joel. Joel inside, deflected, stolen by Kevin.
Yep, great.
Jay. Oh, he almost traveled there. Jay did. Cade kicks it outside to Gavril. Gavril drives, puts up great pass to Kevin, and Kevin with a bucket.
Yep, and that's Gavril's favorite thing to do. He is literally born to assist.
He's like a John Stockton.
I was going to say Chris Paul, but yeah, that's
John Stockton reminds me of it. Steals the ball, passes the ball. And Kevin with his gets hands up, but still great shot there by Oba.
What a great play over Kevin, who really got in his face on that one, but trusted. He knew where the basket is, knew how to get rid of it.
I don't know where he was throwing that ball, and I don't know where they were throwing that ball.
He got really excited right there.
There was a lot of excitement in that one.
Yep.
The adrenaline is pumping.
Yep.
And now Paul enters the chat once again.
Good Gen Z lingo.
Thank you. I'm trying to get up on it a little bit. Gavril. He gets it up to Minkyu. Oh, man. A tough play there. Gotta have the feet planted before you start making the move.
Yep. It is now ICSV ball going the other way.
I will say, Joel's got a really nice set of hair there. This little afro. I like it. And Joel. Passes it. Up. Allen misses. Rebound. Cade. Nope. Deflected. They're going to say Cade deflected out. Stays here. Joel's going to inbound it. We got Frank on the corner there. Cuts. No look there. Gets it up to Oba. Oba gets it up to Joel. Joel gets it over to Frank. Frank takes it.
Looking for options.
Gets Joel, and that is going to be no good. Will not count. Shot clock violation.
Yep. And getting those shot clock violations is a great sign that the ICSB defense right now is really stepping up, taking away all the looks. Cade is going to be the one inbounding the ball. ICSV is still pressing. Let's see how they beat the press.
Cade gets over to Min-Q. It's deflected. Min-Q gets it back to Cade. Cade has it. Cade drives. Gets to Min-Q. To Cade. To Gavril. Gavril. Travel there. I like the idea. You just got to be able to compose yourself there.
Yep, a little bit of an extra step.
16:32 to go.
One step is all it takes.
I don't know that song. I'm not cultured in that way. It takes a special.
If you know, you know. Shout out Calvin Harris and Rihanna.
And we have a pass there by Sam to Oba. Misses. Deflected. Oba's got the ball and he's fouled. Oba's being very physical underneath. I think it's really putting some pressure there on the big guys underneath for ICSB.
Yep. Very much so. He's not going to go to the line. Make the first one.
Banks it in.
The bank is open.
And now with the second one to tie the ball game with 15 minutes to go. Misses. Great rebound by Kevin. Jay's now got it. Jay's up the right side. Jay gives it to Min-Q. Min-Q gets to Gavril. Back to Cade. Cade, top of the key. Drives, middle of the lane. Kicks over to Jay. Jay takes it. Mid-range jumper. Misses. Rebound. Min-Q.
Oh.
And Min-Q took a real hard shot. Hope he's all right.
Yep.
Oba is a big fella, and he took a real... They both dove for the ball, but it looks like Min-Q's going to be okay.
Yep.
And it's going to be ICSB ball on the side. And now Gavril. Gavril gives it to Cade. Cade gives it to Min-Q. Min-Q gives it to Cade. Cade drives. Puts it up. Misses. Air ball. So shot clock violation.
Yep. Credit to the ICSV, the Eagle defense right there, really forcing some not great looks there from the Bulldogs.
Yes. Great hustle by Min-Q. And now it's stolen by Jay. Jay gets to Kevin. Back to Jay. Off Jay's leg. They got to hurry because they're going to have so many seconds. Jay gives to Gavril. Gavril. Back to Jay. Jay kicks to Cade.
This will be over and back.
And it's over and back again.
Clarification on the over and back rule. And over for it not to be a turnover, it has to have been touched by ICSV. Last, correct?
You are correct, Henry. Very good job.
Thank you. I read
Way to
up on
study
that
up your
rule last-
material
I did study that material
that I
last
made you
night.
that I sent you.
Yes, you did.
And Sam with a bang three-pointer. That is now a 2-point lead for ICSV. ICSV. Min-Q gets it up to Jay. Jay thinks about it, pulls a three. Off, tip, Kosha gets it back, and it's going to be over and back once he touches it. It's been a rough mental stretch here for ICSB.
Yeah, really looking for the offense to try to get going. Not really understanding what ICSV is doing, but they're going to figure it out soon enough.
Travel, and it's going to be ICSB ball.
Yeah, I really think the turnovers for both teams right now are kind of hindering the offensive production. But credit to ICSV still pressing.
Jay gives it to Min-Q. Min-Q comes off the screen. A great screen, but they're going to say, I think, illegal screen.
Yep.
They are going to say illegal screen.
Yep.
Kosha just had it too much, I believe. He leaned in too much to it as he leaned out, which then caused that, is what they're saying. I mean, from our perspective, it did look like a clean screen, but again, the ref was down there more on the level where they could see.
I thought the feet was moving just a tad bit, but anyway, it is now Eagle ball.
Sam bringing it up. Sam kicks it over to Joel. Joel thought about it. Jambor got on the right wing. Gets it inside. Kicks out to Joel. Joel kicks it back out to Jambor. Jambor to Joel. Joel pump fakes. Passes across the court.
What a steal!
Kosha for the steal. And he's fouled. It's got to be an intentional, I would think. No, they're going to say it was competitive. They're going to say timeout ICSV. Again, wow, this has been a very, again, back and forth half. I'm interested to see what happens the rest of this game.
Yeah, me too. I really want to see how the Bulldogs respond to this press right now. I think the press is still working in terms of rushing the Bulldogs, getting them out of their great set offense. But nevertheless, as we have seen repeatedly throughout this game and throughout this tournament, the Bulldogs are really one key momentum play away from running away with this.
Yeah.
Okay, they've done it in almost every single contest so far. You know, whether it be Jay's 3, Mirror's 3, Gavril's 3 last night.
Yeah.
As you know, as we have seen, the Bulldogs are just one highlight-worthy clip our reaction stream play away from literally taking them back into this thing, and we just are waiting to see what they come up with.
I agree, and one thing I think, you know, being around the game as long as I have, I've always seen how coaches make adjustments in these kind of, it's not necessarily a win or go home game, but to make it to the championship, you make these adjustments. And again, the coaches can only do so much. The players are playing the game. So as the players play the game, it's up to them, right? Coaches can have the best playbook of all time, but it's up to the players to basically contribute to what the game plan is in order to win.
Yeah. So we'll see how Coach Ryan gets the Bulldogs ready to take back this lead.
ICSB ball, Kosha inbounding. Kosha inbounding to Jay. Jay gives her to Cade. Cade drives to the left hand, uncontested. I don't know what he was doing, but he makes it anyways. He was like, I didn't realize there was so much space. It was like I-95.
For those of you who are from Europe, that is an American highway.
And Joel gets over to Jambor. Jambor back to Joel. Great defense. They're going to say, I'm guessing, foul. Jump ball. Couldn't see. Was it a foul? I couldn't see. Yeah, I think they are seeing a foul maybe. So, Joel inbounding. Deflects. Sam pulls up from deep. Misses. Kosha rebound. Gets
that is
him in
a
queue.
win for the ICSB defense. That is a shot that you want them taking on the perimeter.
Min Q. Gets it over to Cade. Cade thinks about it. Drives with the right hand. Kicks it over to Jay. Jay at about the elbow. Gets it back to Cade. Cade from deep. Misses. Rebound Kevin. Back to Min Q. Inside to Kosha. Goes up. Great job by Kosha. Moves into a 2-point lead for ICSB with 10:45 remaining.
Yep, and that's how this offense is starting to work now. Okay, they've established a perimeter threat
Jambor.
with Jay. They're scared of the three. Now they're getting some good looks down in the paint.
Jambor on the right side. Gives it over to Oba. Oba trying to find some space. A bad pass there. Kosha trying to slow it down. Gets to Kevin. Kevin gets it over to Cade. Cade, good crossover, takes it back to Jay. Jay for three. Bang! Three-pointer, Jay!
And I think that's what this offense is trying to do. They're trying to mix up, okay, can we go down in the post? Can we go up top around the perimeter? Changing that layer of attack on the offense is the key for the Bulldogs right now.
Sam gets to Oba. Oba gets it stripped away from Min Q. They're going to say foul. It's going to be ICSB ball. It is going to be
Bulldog ball.
I'm telling you, Henry, this has been some of the most fun I've had ever around sports, and we are just sitting in a booth with screens in front of us, and this has been electrifying all weekend long.
We really have, and this has been incredible to watch, and it's not over yet,
And
folks.
it's not.
Okay.
So much more great basketball ahead of you. Cade with the take, gets to Min Q. Min Q gets it to Kosha. Misses. They're going to say foul. They're going to say he's going to the line for two. Phenomenal play right now.
Yep. Let's see the Bulldogs take these free throws. Try to score a little bit more. They have 2 points off of free throws so far this game. First one is up.
Kosha misses the
And
first.
it misses. The second one is in.
Makes it. It is now a 27-21 lead for ICSB.
Yep, keep an eye on those fouls at the bottom of your screen. 5 for the Eagles, 3
Yes.
for the Bulldogs.
Behind the back goes Allen. Go the runner. Looked like a little bit like Julius Irving there. Misses, but Oba gets fouled after he got the rebound off that miss. And now he's going the line for 2. If you're ICSV, you got to find some rhythm offensively. Right now, it just seems like they're grabbing it, chucking it. They're not really finding a pattern here for their offense.
Yep, but I will say a great way to score is to make your free throws. The first one is up.
Did we jinx it again?
I am sorry for the Eagle fans. We are Bulldog announcers. Sorry for the announcer jinx. It might have been intentional.
And next one. Oba shoots it, misses. It's going to be rebound, ICSV. Allen for 3, misses. Rebound, ICSV. Allen with it again. Allen drives, kicks it to Sam. Sam for 3, misses. I believe that's a jump ball, if you didn't know that.
Really?
It's a jump ball. When it goes up there, it's a jump ball. So it's considered basically like if a ball goes underneath the fence at a baseball game. They consider it a ground rule double.
Fascinating.
Yes. Sam wide open. Great job by Cade. Using that length.
You really want defense on the inbound. Great job. Here we go, Bulldogs.
Bowser's put his hands up like, I'm not going to touch him. I promise. Allen gives it to Allen. Deflection. Allen gave it to Allen. That was an interesting call there.
Yep, great job. The Bulldogs really saw that the Eagles were trying to move along the baseline right there. Cade doing a great job of taking away the baseline on that one.
Sam's got it in the corner. Gets it over to Oba. Oba back to Sam. Sam for 3. Misses. Rebound. Allen. Allen gets to Oba. Oba drives. Ball's deflected. They're going to say foul on Asaph, I believe. He's going to be on the floor. And now, passing, it's stolen by Min-Q. And makes it. And one. They call a foul. And one. It is now going to be an old-fashioned 3-point play.
Min-Q, great toughness, going to the line with the speed that he was able to get that in the hoop. Bulldogs have a chance to widen their lead and to really run away with this game.
Min-Q coming to the line. Shoots it. Makes it. 3-point play. 30-21. 6 minutes to go. We have a ball game, folks. Can ICSB hold on, and can ICSV mount a comeback? Here we go, Sam. Great hesitation. Gets over to Allen. Allen gets deflected. Asaph, great defense. Allen now has it. Allen gets it to Allen. Allen gets it to Sam. Sam with a jumper. Makes it. 2-point shot. 30-23. 5:30 to go. Asaph. Deflected. It's going to be ICSB ball.
Substitutions coming onto the court for the Eagles.
We have Joel and Jambor back in the fray, as they would say. Asaph gets the ball, gets it up to Min-Q. Way to beat the press with passing and quick movement. Min-Q try to get a pass down to Kostya. Kostya puts it up and in. 32-23 ICSB. They're starting to slowly but surely pull away like a semi-truck pulling a trailer.
Yep, great job in the paint down there.
Wow, a moving screen. Allen was not set. Going the other way, Min-Q is loving it. He is excited for his Bulldogs.
Hey, at some point, if you're the International Christian School of Vienna, a timeout here might be worth it to try to get your team on the page.
And foul by Joel. They're starting to rack up those fouls, and it's going to get a little dicey here.
You wonder when the Eagles are going to call that timeout to reset things. A sub is getting ready to go on for the Eagles. Go, fight, go.
Mr. Dykes was living in Henry. I called you Mr. Dykes. I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's my teacher name.
You got a little excited there with the pep band there.
I do, honestly.
You love yourself a good pep band.
I do, honestly. And I love how the kids are taking a Saturday, even though it's for a grade, out of their day.
Would you say, though, great first make by Min-Q, wouldn't you love to have like a pep band for every time we come to school? There's like a pep band, hyping us up as we walk in. I feel like that'd be fun.
I feel like that'd be fun for a couple days, but then,
It would get old. Yeah.
a little bit.
It would get old a little bit. Min-Q. Great shot there by Min-Q. Knocks both in. It's now 11-point lead for ICSB.
By the way,
Joel's got the ball. Gets it over to Sam. Sam gets it up. And it's going to be a foul, it looks like, on ICSB. And I will say, as much as Jay had a lot of points in that first day, he's only had 3. Min-Q has come up with some good buckets. Kevin's come up with some good buckets. Coach Show's come up with some good buckets. It's been phenomenal. They are saying that it looks like Psalm was on the out-of-bounds line there. Great job by Jambor. Great defense. I'm going to say foul by Jambor. Another trip to the line for ICSB.
If you are ICSV, once again I say, when does the coach call the timeout to try to get the Eagles back on the same page?
Can we also talk about how Min-Q also has 3 assists with his 5-point? I mean, this guy is kind of playing all over the place.
We can.
2 steals. He's got a block. I mean, he's living. He's really doing what you asked for from a guy who, look, him and Jay have been a spark plug off the bench all tournament long. They get the start today. They're doing exactly what they would do off the bench as they were starters.
Yep.
Just phenomenal.
Yep. In a good way, he's living La Vida Loco, being crazy with all over this court.
Joel takes it. Little Euro step, hits Jambor. Jambor knocks it in.
What a great assist.
Yes. It is 34-25, 2 minutes to go in this. 2 minutes to go in this second half.
We got some more subs coming on break to allow them to come on in. Bulldogs going to inbound the ball, try to defeat the press.
Mingo, I don't know if they're going to get this. And they only have, I think 4 seconds is what coach is saying right now to get that ball across the half-court line. You've got to get it up. You don't have enough time. And it's tipped. Stolen by Jambor, then stolen by Jay.
Yep. And here, the fouls that are happening are really disrupting the momentum for the Eagles.
It looks like they're calling a foul, though, on Jay, it looks like, though.
Yeah.
Called a foul on Jay on that one. Allen to inbound the ball for ICSV. Gets it to Sam. Sam drives, gives it over to Jambor. Jambor gives it back to Allen. Allen back to Sam. Sam pump fakes, drives, kicks to Psalm. Psalm back to Allen. Allen for 3. Misses. Rebound. Puts it back up and in. Good for ICSV.
And his 2-point bucket drops.
Now, Jay's got it. He's got to get it across the line. They got to get it. It's going to be 10 seconds. Or 8 seconds, sorry. And it is 8 seconds. And now it's caused a turnover. Now it's only a 7-point game with 1:21 left. Timeout, ICSB.
Yep.
Now, Henry, I noticed something. You know what I noticed? ICSV's energy spiked after a couple of those fouls, and now they're just playing with this kind of tenacious activity on the defensive end.
Yep, they're really using that defensive energy to really drive them. That's when I said earlier, they seem to be getting a lot of momentum off of these defensive plays, and they're allowing it to stop them. Now they just got to convert, okay? Ease it up on the fouls. ICSB has done a great job this half of really going back between that perimeter layer and also going back between that post layer.
Yes.
Right now, 47% of ICSB's points come from the 2-point line, 35% coming from the 3-point line. That's about an 18% difference right there. Not 18. Nevertheless, it is a very close. Listen, the percentages are close.
47 minus 35, I believe, is 12. Where'd you get the extra 8%? Interesting there.
Okay, all I was trying to say, though, is they're doing a good job of equally of spreading the love between the 3-point line and the 2-point line.
Allen for 3. Misses. Rebound, Cade. Cade gets to Jay. Jay gets to Min-Q. Min-Q gives over to Jay. Jay drives. And they're going to say ICSV ball.
If you're the
Oh,
Eagles,
my
you got to be quick
goodness.
here. You need a quick bucket. It's a minute
Minutes
down
go.
by 7.
I'm telling you, my heart is just like not healthy for me. Allen for 3. Bang!
That will do it.
Hits it. It is now 34-30.
You got to almost need a foul here if you're the Eagles.
I mean, the way they've been playing defense, I don't know if you have to. And stolen, they're going to say foul. They are going to say foul. And Allen is not happy with that. He is not happy. Neither is Oba. But you got to maintain your composure. You cannot start chatting too much, getting yourself out of a rhythm. Look, you had to foul at one point. So the worst thing is you force a team who's been, especially, this team has been inconsistent at the free throw line. Cade, I believe, has made one of his free throws for sure today. So we'll see what happens when he gets to the line. He knocks the first one in.
Yep. And that's really not what you want to see if you're the Eagles right now.
It's a 5-point game. It's a 2-possession game. You got to find a way to get 2 possessions here. Cade makes the second one. It's now a 6-point game.
Quick shot needed right here.
Yes, they have to get a shot quick. Gets to Jeanbor. Jeanbor for 3. Bang!
My goodness,
Three-pointer.
they're doing it, folks. The Eagles
my
are
goodness,
clawing back into this one.
They are starting to get flight higher and higher. And it's going to be ICSV ball 36-33 with 37 seconds. Henry, I'm going to need like a, oh my goodness, Jeanbor for 3. Misses. Rebound, Oba. Oba kicks it out. Allen, 3-pointer. Misses. Rebound, Jay. Jay brings it down. Foul. An intentional foul. Allen intentional fouls it. That means Jay goes to the line for 2. And I believe that means ICSB gets the ball.
Yeah, that's a really tough one right there.
I will say, though, this ICSV team was down 12 points at one point, 11 points at one point.
Yep.
They clawed all the way back to get it within 4 points, now 3 points. You have to give credit to this team for not quitting on each other.
Correct.
Jay knocks it in. Now it's a 2-possession ball game with 24 seconds left on the clock.
Yes, but watch out. ICSV get the ball, gets a quick shot. They've shown they can shoot that 3 ball. Let's see how
Here's
it goes
Jay.
after this shot.
Misses the second one.
That's okay. The defense of ICSV needs to be here.
All right, we have something happened. The crowd is all turning around. Curious. Cade inbounds the ball to Jay. Jay. And it's going to be ICSV ball with 18 seconds left.
Okay, the Eagles are going to get a chance to soar
They
here.
got to score quick, and they got to get a bucket. Jeanbor for 3. Bang! To a 1-point ball game with 14 seconds to go. Turnover. Up. Misses. Rebound. Mid-kill. Mid-kill. Ball on the floor. Kick ball. Oh my goodness. It's truly pandemonium out here right now. ICSV ball with 3 seconds to go. I can't do this. I can't. I can't do this anymore. Oh my word. I literally don't have words. And Ben Bowden never does not have words.
This is one of those games, folks, where you really have to give credit to the Eagles. They have somehow possession of the ball with 2.9 seconds left to go.
Honestly, I don't have words for what is happening. It feels like anytime you think ICSB has the game in hand, ICSV goes bank shot 3, which by the way has happened like 3 times already.
I know. This is something, hey, this is going to be one of those games that
Goes
if you
down in history.
are the Bulldogs, you got to be happy with how you close if you come away with this, okay? If you are the Eagles, and if you win this game, you're going to be riding so much momentum going into the next game.
Championship game
Both
if you win
teams
this.
have something to be proud of based on how this one ends out. And even if it doesn't end up going their way, both teams have fought incredible to be here at this moment. This is one of those games where, honestly, there's a bit of luck involved.
Here we go. It all comes down to this. 2.9 seconds. ICSV with the ball. Up, down 1. They have to find a way to get a shot off. without fouling from ICSB. Can it happen? Here goes the play. Jambor for 3, puts it up. It's over! ICSB wins 37-36. That is your ball game, folks. And ICSB is going to the championship game later today.
What about a great way to stand up?
My
There's
word.
no foul, no contact, but the height, the length of the Bulldog defender to stand in his way, block it, and make sure there's no chance that ball goes in the hole.
I am absolutely speechless right now. It is a phenomenal effort by ICSV. They came down to the wire. They said, we want this. We're going to try to get this. And ICSB said, not in our house. Not in our doghouse.
Yes, if you're Coach Ryan, if you're Coach Sawyer, if you're Coach Peter, if you're Coach Josh, you have to be incredibly happy with how your team closed out that game.
Yes, absolutely. And with that, we are going to say we'll see you in a few hours. We'll be back for the first third place game at 3 o'clock. So we'll be there in a bit. And until then, we're signing off. We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Woo!